Okay, you have the survivor.
Lisa. Yes.
What?
This is everyone. Yes.
Yeah, it's everyone. Except for after...
Everyone who's here.
Gail. Gail, God damn it, Gail.
Okay, we're going to...
You take your notes, she has the camera.
I only have about 12 minutes left, though.
Oh, great. We'll try to...
I did steal DJ's. I got his memory card.
Alright.
Okay, get it started.
Alright, here we go. Yeah, upload
Pretty much, once you understand what you guys are doing this for, then you guys, again, you guys don't have any questions. You guys
That's the mission statement. It says, to provide an enjoyable experience of a Maid Cafe environment.
Alright, so I want everyone to say this aloud at the same time.
I just did.
Alright, so, you ready? Okay.
To provide an enjoyable experience of a Maid Cafe environment.
Wow, that was extremely lame.
Come on, we're energetic.
More energetic. You got
feeling it.
Come on. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so what is our mission statement?
To provide an enjoyable experience of a Maid Cafe environment. I like it. Okay. First, one of the main things, these are pretty much the biggest things. These I found out to be your biggest barriers. Don't be extrovert. You guys know what extroverted is?
Yeah. Big word saying scary.
Yeah, here's the big word.
Don't be over the top.
Don't be extrovert. Don't be This is on camera. Because with these two, we'll get you.
It's going to be private. Don't worry.
Being extroverted is pretty much, don't be shy, because I noticed you guys are shy. Otaku are pretty much shy. The anime fans or people in general are very shy. Open up, because you know I use this when I'm talking to normal people or any business person I meet out there. Understand that you probably will never see them again. And if you do, who cares? You know? But usually the chances are you won't see them again, so be as open as you can. Don't be afraid to meet people and understand people or to talk to them. Because chances are they're not, remember, unlike popular belief, they're not out to backstab you. They don't know you yet, so how can they backstab you? And don't be rigid and closed. Talk to them, open up. You can open up at anything, because chances are the demographic of who's coming in to your Maid Cafe are going to be the otakus in the anime club. So you already have a key that you can talk to them about. And when it comes to normal people, it's generally their work, everyday stress, family, that sort of stuff. You can go on and on about those easy topics.
But because of the fact that the majority of the people that we have, the customers, are otakus, or at least are in favor of anime, you guys have a key thing to play with. You guys can ask them almost any question you can think of, anything in relation to any anime.
And remember, in the customer service industry, you're out to make them happy. So if they like Naruto and you hate Naruto, you have to act like you like it.
Yeah.
It's not really easy. Just put your favorite anime in the box and then paint Naruto over it. Act like you're talking about your favorite anime. No, right? Because the whole point is...
That might not be good. They'll be like, oh, did you like Kakashi? And you're like, oh, fuck Kakashi. With any situation, you have to figure out whether or not what their favoritism is. If you overhear them, like the table, talking about Naruto, and they're like saying, oh my god, this episode's so good, you got your opening right there.
So what you can do, rather, like if you don't know the anime, say you don't know who it is, you can ask questions about it.
Yeah, so that's fucking hard.
Sure, you know, I haven't seen Naruto in a while. I haven't watched the recent series on, you know, after the fillers or whatever, to say, oh, what's been going on lately? I watched this much. You can understand, oh, I remember when Naruto was learning this, such and such stuff. It's like Dragon Ball. And everyone understands, oh, you're learning this and that. It's the same thing. Pretty much, you can get that information from them. They will give it to you. The pocket will give it to you. You hit the anime, because I know if you guys are talking about your favorite video game, if I were to say Final Fantasy VII, you guys would go off on, and I would be here all day. Many tangents.
Later on, after we get through this basic thing, we're going to do a script, or at least a bunch of FAQs. You guys, we'll be all brainstorming on questions you guys can ask, in case you guys get like a table that's just straight quiet.
So you guys are comfortable, you guys have these questions in mind when you guys go to the table. If you go to the table and you go blank, you have these to fall back on in case anything happens. Pretty much, this is your plan Z. You don't want to get there, but if you have to, go ahead.
Yeah.
Pretty much, you want to get the customer comfortable, one-on-one experience. The whole point of in Japan for a Maid Cafe is to give that person, make that person feel like a master. If you seem like he is my master in any of those Japanese anime, Coach Regine-sama, so I use that, master in Japanese. It's basically feel like he or she is the king. You have to make them feel important. Because why? In everyday life, they're not important.
They go to the cafe to feel important.
Remember, in Japan.
Well, we don't tell them that.
Don't tell them that. Don't tell them that. Because in Japan, everybody's the same. When you go to work, everyone wears the same work clothes. No, there's no differentiation. If you wear a different color that's not white, I'm pretty sure you've seen Evangelion and Shinji, his normal attire, that's their normal attire in Japan. If you see someone wear something else, that's considered bad. So they have to be forced to be uniform. That's why, you know, everyone wants to be different. Everyone wants to be their own individual. In Japan, you're not allowed that. So that's why they go to the Maid Cafe. They get to feel important because out there they're not important. They can work 16 hours a day, 24 hours a day, 36 hours a day, though there isn't 36 hours a day. And they will not be important. Why? Because everyone else is doing the same thing. They're all robots in Japan. They all come off the same factory line. You want to help them feel important in a one-on-one situation because we're all human beings. Because when it comes down to it, we're all people. We like to be happy. We like people to talk to each other and be comfortable with people. That's where the interaction comes along. You interact with them, you understand, you talk to them and have them open. They will open up. Since you're going to have the anime club coming in, you can talk about anything, any recent anime, especially fansubs. Why? Because all you college students don't buy the licensed anime and all download it, so you can talk about swords all day long. I know I can do it, I know you guys can do it too, and all the recent stuff that's come on. If not, go back a year later or find like different series like everybody loves, like Hellsing.
It doesn't even have to be anything specific to anime. You can do a theme for it. You can even do what? Anime also involves costumes, and also involves video games, and also involves convention, interaction, everything. You guys have
1,000 things to talk about. 1,000 things to talk about.
There's a lot of things to talk about. That's the thing.
If you want to talk about it with them, because I'm pretty sure they want to talk to you. And they've never been into this environment before. And you're going to be dressed up in the maids and looking pretty, whereas they'll be normal people.
Trust me, you'll get their attention the moment you start interacting with them. That's the thing. It's already there, you just have to carry it.
Just don't have that shell. Yeah. Break out of your shell. I would love to bring a sledgehammer and break you out of your shell, but we don't have the time for that.